In the game of love, time is something that you can't get rid of. It's just part of the equation. And it can work against you, but it can also work for you, which I want to talk about next. Time can do some things that action can't. For example, time and absence. Well, that can make the heart grow fonder. Time and sleep. Well, that can disrupt a lousy emotional state, and it can help you get back to your normal or back to better faster. Time and keeping busy. It can use up your mental and or physical energy that you might be struggling to control. You know how it can be in the game of love. Some days you just can't help yourself from thinking, saying, or doing things that just aren't helpful. And have I mentioned yet that time, for our purposes, is free? Think of it like gravity. It's just part of the system in which we operate. And denying that it's a factor in your life is just unproductive. So in the games of life and love, don't just let time be something that's passing you by. Sure, time can be your enemy at times, and one day it will be your demise. But it can also be your ally, much like a weapon you're trained to better understand and use, so that you can win more and lose less. Most of us overlook time as it relates to life and love. I'd like to point out a few things. Understand, time is a requirement for growth. Just like a plant needs time to grow, so do you, and so do the effects of your actions. Sure, you could take some shortcuts to success, and as a student of game, I would encourage you to do that, but you can't necessarily do it on your terms. There are limits to how much you can cheat time. For example, you can't bake a great cake in 1 minute, and with time, you can't just cheat time when it comes to achieving your goals. Time gives zero fucks what you want, but you still have to work with it because you can't remove it from the formula for growth, success, and achievement. And you're setting yourself up for disappointment if that's your expectation and strategy. Instead, focus on better understanding and working with time, because if you do, it'll reveal more of its patterns and secrets to you, allowing you to understand what you're saying with time and what others are saying as well. Are there indicators of strength? Are there indicators of weakness, attachment, disinterest, dependency, or maybe even insecurity? You want to have more of an intuition that whispers in your ear, alerting you to what pattern you're recognizing from time about yourself, others, or their actions. In the game of love, time is a huge factor. Let's say you get a phone number. Well, how long should you wait before you call or text that person? And if you get a text message, how long should you wait before messaging someone that you're interested in? And regarding dating, what if somebody's late? What does that say? By themselves, concerns or assessments of time shouldn't be how you arrive at conclusions. Instead, it should be part of your formula, part of your cluster of clues that help give you a better sense of what's actually going on, which is really valuable in the game of life, and especially the game of love. When you develop your awareness for time, you're developing another perspective, another lens to see things through, and that allows you to make more sound decisions in life and love, which is very advantageous, especially since you want to win more. In the game of love, time almost becomes a language, an unspoken language, and the more fluent you are in it, the better you can understand and use it. Because with enough awareness and experience, you'll recognize more of its revealing patterns, helping you save your time, minimize damage control, identify moments of opportunity, and identify moments of advantage. Now, is learning a new language as an adult easy? Not for most, but you probably understand by now that you have certain disadvantages that you would like some advantages to be able to offset. And time is something, it's a phenomenon that's always going to be there, and there will always be better choices for you to make regarding time once you invest in unlocking more of them.